What if your Mac could talk to you, keep you productive, and maybe even tell you jokes?
Knock knock, who's there?
And what if I told you that you can do all of this using just the Terminal app? While not quite at the Jarvis AI level by any means, the Terminal app is surprisingly powerful and can actually give your Mac way more personality. And no, you don't need to know how to code. These are simple, fun commands that make your Mac feel less like a machine and more like a fun sidekick. So let's dive in. First is the say command. So back in the day, nothing was cooler than discovering that you could make your computer talk, and I wanted to capture some of that nostalgia. So say hello to the say command. Open terminal and type say followed by a prompt and hit enter.
Hello from your Mac.
Pretty cool, right? To make it even more personal, you can change the voice using the -v modifier. So here's another voice. And just for fun, here's another.
Hello, fancy voice from Ireland here.
There are tons of other voices to try, some of them in other languages even. Just type say -v question mark within parentheses to see all the other available voices. This one is my personal favorite.
The robots are coming.
It's fun, quirky, and a little nostalgic, like giving your Mac its own personality. Next up is uptime and who. If you want to know how long your Mac has been on, use the command uptime. It tells you how long your Mac's been running, how many users are logged in, and the system load averages. Want to know who is currently logged into your Mac? Use the who command. This command shows who's currently logged in and the active session times. If you like both pieces of information, you can combine them both with 2 ampersands. Now let's try to create a smart greeting that uses a combination of the commands we just covered and a few new commands. For example, I want my Mac to tell me how long it's been running for. The command to do that would be the following.
Welcome back, Santosh Kumar. Your Mac has been running for 3 days.
In this command, whoami returns the username, and there are 2 new commands nested inside called awk and sed. The vertical bars indicate that the output of the uptime command is the input for the awk command, and the output of awk is the input for sed. You don't have to worry about understanding all of this. This video is not a deep dive into individual commands. All you really need to know is that we're pulling and cleaning up information using the uptime command. But if you did want to learn more about each command, type man followed by the command you want to learn more about. With that said, let's get my Mac to read out the battery level. The command pmset spits out a bunch of useful status information, which includes the battery charge level. By fine-tuning the command and sending the output to the grep command, we can get my Mac to say the battery level.
66%.
Perfect. Now, to make it more personal, let's combine it with a greeting.
Good morning. Your battery is currently at 66%.
By the way, if you're trying to follow along with this video on your Mac, I'll have all the commands listed in the description below. Now for some productivity-themed commands. Need a calendar fast? Type cal. Need to know the date in a different format? Type this command. You can even make your Mac say the date using this command.
Today is Tuesday, April 29th.
Want to feel like your Mac is giving you a custom newsflash every morning? Here's a command combo that tells you the date and your current battery level in one go.
Good morning, Santosh Kumar. Today is Tuesday, April 29th. Your battery is currently at 65%. Have a great day.
At this point, if your terminal screen is getting cluttered, type clear to wipe it clean. Now, you can even open apps directly from terminal. For example, I can open Safari and Notes using the following commands. Staying with the open command, to open the current terminal directory in Finder, type open space dot. This is super useful if you're navigating in terminal and want to visually see the files you're working with. All of these commands show the Unix-based underpinnings of macOS, and the terminal app is an easy and quick way to test out ideas before going into full build using GUI. You can really iterate fast from idea to execution at the command prompt level, so don't sleep on the terminal app. And speaking of sleep, there's an actual command called sleep. If you need a Pomodoro timer, type sleep followed by the number of seconds you want your Mac to sleep. With this command, your Mac will wait 25 minutes and then give you a verbal reminder.
Time's up. Take a break.
So skip the Pomodoro apps and switch to terminal. You can even make your Mac tell you jokes. Here's a command that grabs a random dad joke and reads it out loud.
What do computers and air conditioners have in common? They both become useless when you open Windows.
Obviously, make sure the website is a trusted source. This command also demonstrates the point I made earlier about building and iterating ideas quickly. Finally, a simple yet fun command. Want to print your name in huge ASCII letters? Use the banner command. It's totally unnecessary, but completely awesome. These were the kind of silly little terminal tricks I loved as a kid. They make using the Mac or any computer feel more fun, and without realizing it, they were the first steps towards learning to code for me personally. So let me know in the comment section which one of these commands you're going to try first, or if you have a nostalgic terminal trick of your own. If you like this video, give it a like and subscribe to the channel. I'll see you in the next video.